Hi, it's Dallas Piana from DallasPiana.com. I equip entrepreneurs with marketing strategies to help you grow your business. And I'm right here in my home office, in my bedroom in Portland, Oregon. So today, let's talk about how to jumpstart your day with 4 activities that I use every day so that I actually am creating my day and not letting the day dictate what I'm going to be doing, somebody else's agenda. And the 4 things that I do every day is meditate. I listen to an inspirational wake up call. I set my intention for the day. Who am I going to be? And the last thing that I do every day is, and I can't even remember what the heck it is. Geez. I look at my plan. I look at my plan. What am I going to be doing? Like the to-do list. So meditate. Let's talk about meditate for a moment. I started meditating about 2 years ago and, just kind of took it on because everyone says you should meditate, meditate. So I started to really do it more effectively. So over the course of the last 2 years, this is what I've discovered what works for me about meditation. For me, it's really about getting silent. It's stopping the chatter in my head, stopping the to-do list in my head. If there are challenges or whatever's going on in my head, I want to silence my brain for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes every morning. Just silence it. And kind of what I do is I just want to get one with myself and what's going on around me, like the energy flow, you know. And so I let go and I just get really quiet. Now, the best way I can explain this for me was a great analogy. It's like an archer. An archer is standing behind a white line, and there's a target at the end, 50 feet away. And what does an archer do? He has a bow and an arrow, and he retracts his arrow with the bow, right? He's pulling back to opposite force. And what he does is he lets go. And it's at that moment of letting go is where I feel I am with meditation. It's the silence of it. And then when I wake up from the meditation is then the arrow takes off. It goes to the direction I want it to go. So for me, it's a letting go of all the thoughts and things that are going up in my mind, silence myself, and just getting present to my insides and my energy around me. And it really has helped, let me tell you. So how do I do it? Um, I do it. I decide if it's going to be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day. I go to YouTube and I type in, music meditation 10 minutes. And up comes a whole slew of meditations for 10 minutes. You can do it for 15 minutes. And I pick one that I like the music. And I just put on my earphones and I just get in a comfy chair and I just relax and let go. And it takes me a few minutes to let go of my thoughts, and then I just go silent and go within. Now, I'm now onto a new meditation that is space sounds. Oh, it's great. It really relaxes me. But it's a 3-hour meditation on YouTube. So what do? I take my phone and I pull up the timer and I put the timer on 15 minutes. So I know after 15 minutes, I'm going to be alerted. It's time to stop because I don't want to be meditating all day. So that's how I do meditation. So pick a way how, start the process. I'm telling you, it's glorious once you get into it. So that's how I jumpstart my day. That's the first thing I do. The second thing I do is I listen to an inspirational wake up call. Now, I'm part of a community. It's called My Lead System Pro. And every day, Monday through Friday, at 8 o'clock in the morning Pacific time, so 11 a.m. Eastern time, there is a live broadcast of a leader in the home-based business industry, an entrepreneur that gets on the line live for 15 to 30 minutes and talks about some area in life of being an entrepreneur and some topic that will inspire you. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Now, I can't always get on at 8 o'clock. Maybe I'm meditating. So if you go to podcasts, they record every single podcast they've ever done. So if you go to get the podcast on your phone, the app, and just type in my MLSP, My Lead System Pro. It's the initials, MLSP. There's every single recording of inspirational wake-up calls that they've ever done is open to the public, okay? And just pick one, and just listen to it in your morning. It is just so inspirational. Really gets your mind full of motivation, and you know, for me, it allows me to see I'm on the right track. I am on the right track being an entrepreneur. Now, another way you could do it, which I've done it, is some mornings I walk. So on the way home from the walk, because I'm walking, I need to get the call in. I'll just, before I start driving, I'll set it up, I'll turn it on, and so while I'm driving, I'm listening to this inspirational wake-up call. It's fantastic. The other third activity I suggest you do is be intentional. And what do I mean by that? Not what you're going to do for the day, that's number 4. Is who are you going to be today? Who do you want to become today? What's the value you're going to put out into the world, to the people in your community, to the people that you touch? What impact are you going to make? Who are you going to be? Okay, so often when, especially if you're a network marketer, I know your sponsor or someone in your upline has told you to create your why. And a lot of times your why is things that you want to have, right? Like the stuff or the money that you want to have, right? And that's supposed to get you going. But after a while, that will run out, I'm telling you, because all of a sudden you won't be meeting your goals in the beginning. You won't be making the money that you're making, and you're going to start to withdraw from creating the life that you want. But if you actually think every day of who do you want to be? Who am I going to serve today? Am I going to be compassionate? Am I going to be patient? Am I going to be inspirational? Am I going to be a listener? It's a better place to come from. It kind of draws you forward into your day instead of, I have to make this much money today, or I have to close a sale today. You know, that's kind of like a downer. But if you're out there serving and you're providing valuable information to the people in your community or the people, your audience, your targeted market, you know, the money will come. So every day I look at who do I want to be today? What impact do I want to make in the world, in my community? Okay, so that's the third thing I do. All right, so I meditate, wake up call, and then I'm intentional of who I'm going to be. Then I move into the doing. I look at my calendar. Now my calendar is pretty detailed. I set up exactly and where in my day am I going to make calls? Am I going to reach out to new people? Am I going to do a training on some kind of personal development for myself? Am I going to read? Am I going to do something mechanical technology like on a social media channel that I have? What value am I going to produce today? Am I going to create a blog post? Am I going to do this like a live stream video for you today? So what am I going to do? What value am I going to put out there? I also look, do I have a dentist appointment? Am I going to the hairdresser? Am I picking someone up, dropping someone off? Am I spending time? Is it my night to cook? Is it my time to go to the grocery store? You know, like I figure all that out in my day so I know what my day is going to look like. Because we know there are distractions in our day. The doorbell rings, and all of a sudden you're in a conversation with somebody outside, your neighbor, for 20 minutes, throws you off track. So when I come back to my desk, I look at my plan. What am I supposed to be doing right now at 2 o'clock in the afternoon or whatever time it is? And I get back on task, focused. So if you want to jumpstart your day, I encourage you to do 4 things. Start meditating. Jump on a wake-up call, an inspirational wake-up call, and you know what? I'll put the the phone number and the PIN number if you're interested in getting on these wake up calls live. Otherwise, go to podcasts, put in the name My Lead System Pro, MLSP. It's open to the public, start listening to them every day. So that's 2. 3, be intentional. Who do you want to be today? Who do you want to become today? And step into that. And then 4th, look at what is your plan for the day? Exactly what does it look like? So you're in control, okay? And that's how you're going to start off and have a great day. That's all for me for today. See you tomorrow. Bye.